Hey guys, hi. Very welcome to all of you to the session. This is your master teacher Harsh Priyam, and I have come again in front of you with a new topic, that is Introduction to Trigonometry second session. So I guess you people remember that we have already done the first session and this is the second session we are going to do today. And this is from the perspective of standard mathematics. So for your information, this is going to be the questions of standard mathematics level. Okay, chalo. So people, let's start our today's session without wasting any much further time. So I hope you might be remembering that in the first session we had discussed questions or theory regarding the basic thing, that is what is sine theta, what is cos theta, what is tan theta, these all basic things, and value table. Fine. Now moving ahead, in this session we'll be primarily focusing on trigonometric identities, okay, because this is the most important part, and in this session we are going to do this. So if I talk about trigonometric identities, the first identity which we have to take care is sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. This is the most important identity, and it has got two subparts, this one and this one. So if you just send this cos square theta to this side, you'll get sine square theta equals to 1 minus cos square theta. And similarly, if you put this sine square theta to this side, you will get cos square theta equals to 1 minus sine square theta. So it's just like that these parts have been jumbled. So they are jumbled, and hence we get two sub formulas. So this is the main formula and then two sub formula. Now moving ahead, this is the second formula. Sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. Now in this second formula, we again get two sub formulas, again by jumbling. So just remember them. I hope you would have remembered it by this time, but still if you have not remembered, please write it down by just pause the video and write it down. Okay, because these formulas are going to be damn important while we are going to solve this, while we are going to solve the questions based on them. Okay, chalo, moving ahead people. So here we go. Next, cos x square theta minus cot square theta equals to 1. Again, two sub formulas for this as well. Okay, chalo. So let's start our today's session with the first question in front of all of you is this one. The first question says what? Sec square theta minus 1 into cot square theta equals to 1. So just now, the second formula which we studied, sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. So there, if you see the sub formula, you will find that sec square theta minus 1 is nothing but tan square theta. Okay, so tan square theta into cot square theta is already there. So cot square theta. I hope that you people would be knowing that tan into cot is equals to 1. Why? Because tan and cot are reciprocal to each other. So they will get cancelled. And hence we have proved that this is equals to RHS, and now we can write hence proved. Yo. Okay. Cool. Chala. Moving on. If you understood this, second one. Again, sec square theta minus 1. So again, this second one also it's going to be tan square theta without any doubt. So this is tan square theta into, this time they have not given directly cot square theta, but they have given a formula, that is cosec square theta minus 1. And for your information, from that third formula, cosec square theta minus 1 is equals to cot square theta. So they have written the same thing, but just a little twisted. So again, tan square theta into cot square theta will be equals to 1. That is equals to RHS, and hence proved. Yo. In the same fashion, you can go for the third one as well. 1 minus cos square theta. So this is from the first formula. First formula says that 1 minus cos square theta is going to be sine square theta into, this is sec square theta. So you know that sine square theta into sec square theta. Now, this sec can be written as 1 by cos, because sec is nothing but reciprocal of cos. So you will write sine square theta into, this is 1 by cos square theta. So I hope you get that sine square by cos square. This is nothing but tan square theta, and this is equals to RHS. And again, hence proved. Okay, chalo. This, I guess this hence proved word is the most beautiful word in the mathematics, isn't it? Like, this gives so much of immense pleasure. Chalo, moving on, people, here's the solution for this. So the same way, tan square into 1 by tan square, which is cot square. So got 1. Again, tan square into 1 by tan square, which is cot square. Again 1. And in the same fashion, sine square into 1 by cos square, which is equals to tan square. We get it. Okay, here we go. Next question. Prove that sine theta into 1 plus tan theta plus cos theta into 1 plus cot theta equals to sec theta plus cosec theta. So how are we going to do this? See, it's simple. We are able to see that in the RHS we need sec and cosec. Sec and cosec is nothing but reciprocal of sine and cos. Yeah. So this means that we need to convert all the t ratios of the left hand side in sine and cos. So this sine theta is already there, let it be, into 1 plus tan can be written as sine by cos, yo, plus this is cos into 1 plus cot can be written as cos by sine. So this I have taken only LHS. I am going to solve right now only for the LHS part. Now moving ahead, I can very easily write what? That I guess I can write, I can take the LCM, yeah. This cos theta can go here and I can take an LCM. Moving ahead, here also I can take an LCM and this sine theta can go here. So I'll write that this is cos theta plus sine theta divided by cos theta is the LCM here into this is sine theta plus this is cos theta into again sine theta plus cos theta divided by sine theta. Okay, yeah. So are you all able to understand that cos theta plus sine theta, cos theta plus sine theta and sine theta plus cos theta, in fact they are the same thing, so you can take out common this. So if you take out sine theta plus cos theta as common, if you take out this common, so what is remaining? Remaining is sine theta upon cos theta. Remaining is sine theta by cos theta. And similarly plus here also you have taken out this. So what's remaining? Cos theta by sine theta. So you will get here cos theta by sine theta. Cos theta by sine theta. So what we got? We got sine theta plus cos theta into sine by cos plus cos by sine. And hence again you will take LCM. So LCM में क्या होने वाला है? Nothing. You have to multiply this sine to this sine, this cos to this cos, and in the denominator they will get multiplied together because LCM. So people, we get what? We get sine theta plus cos theta in bracket, and then here we get in the numerator sine square theta plus cos square theta. I hope you would have got it, that how did we get this? Sine theta into cos theta. It's pretty simple because I know that this sine gets multiplied to this sine, so it's sine square, here also cos square and divided by sine cos. So hence we get this. Sine square into cos square, you know it is 1 without any doubt. So if this is 1, you got finally sine theta plus cos theta, and since this is 1, so this is in the denominator sine theta into cos theta. So now finally what you can write sine by sine cos, sine theta upon sine theta by cos theta plus cos theta upon sine theta cos theta, sine theta cos theta. So hence cos gone, sine gone. You have got 1 by cos here and you have got 1 by sine here. So 1 by cos is nothing but sec plus 1 by sine is nothing but cosec. So here you get sec theta plus here you get cosec theta, and hence finally you get this equals to RHS. So once you get it equals to RHS, then it's pretty simple. You can write hence proved. Okay, I hope you all get it. Moving on people, here is the final solution. They have done a large chunk of thing, but I don't want to get into this much thing, so it's better not to get into this. Moving on. Okay, so it's not over yet. Now those students who are liking these sessions, my teaching, I request just hit the like button so that you can get benefited. How? Because YouTube will start pushing the videos which you are liking, similar videos to that in your suggestion feed. So you will get much more videos of mine on this trigonometry chapter which are relevant to you. Okay. Now next thing, those students who are happy right now, but they are looking out for some more services. So say for example, the most sought after service is doubt support. So if they are looking out for the support of doubt, or if they are looking out the support for test, then probably YouTube is not a right platform to get all these, because YouTube does not support it. And here comes into Vedantu Pro subscription. Now in this Vedantu Pro subscription, you get full doubt support, you get test support, assignment support, like you get regular assignments, you are able to take test and see your performance among the entire India, means all students of entire India. Then not only this, you get report which is a very comprehensive and detailed report. You get that report as well. So all these comes at Vedantu Pro subscription. And how you have to get into this? So there is a link given in the description box. it must be written like vdnt.in/ytpro. Just go to this link, click on this, you will get all the details. Fill all your details, you will be proceeded to a payment page. Before payment, before clicking on that proceed to pay, just use the coupon code HPEPRO. This will allow you a extra discount over the discounted price. So you can use this coupon code. Fine. Chalo, just write it down somewhere. It will help you. Moving ahead, here's the next question, people. This next question talks about something cos square theta upon 1 minus tan theta plus sine cube by sine theta minus cos theta equals to 1 plus sine theta cos theta. Again, I'm able to see that RHS is having only sine and cos. Means in LHS, I should convert everything in sine and cos. So everything is in sine and cos almost except one parameter, that is tan theta. So I should convert it also. So I'll write that this is cos square theta divided by 1 minus tan can be written as sine theta by cos theta and plus sine cube theta. And here I would like to write it, instead of sine minus cos, I would like to write it minus taken common cos theta minus sine theta. Now you might be thinking why, how, where, like all such questions. So I would just request you that right now just see whether we can write it or not. Don't get into why I did this. Just see whether can I do it or not. So I think legally or fundamentally I have not done anything wrong. Why am I saying that? It's very obvious and very simple. I'm saying it because this is a minus b. Just assume this is sine minus cos. So this is a minus b. I hope a minus b can be written as minus of b minus a. It does not make a difference because minus into b minus b, minus into minus plus plus a. So a minus b. So finally this means that this can be written. So I have written sine minus cos as cos minus sine and taken a negative sign outside as common. So again you can send this cos to this side. So this is cos square theta divided by cos theta will go here. This is cos theta minus sine theta will be here as it is divided by this cos theta is in the denominator, which should go in the numerator. So we'll make it. So instead of plus, why don't you send this minus to here? So it will be minus sine cube theta divided by cos theta minus sine theta. Now if this cos goes here in the numerator, you know that this is cos cube theta. And so now the LCM becomes cos theta minus sine theta only. Now don't you feel that this is cos theta minus sine theta, this is cos theta minus sine theta, means both the term will have the same denominator. Since they have the same denominator, so their LCM will be same, cos theta minus sine theta. And that is the reason why I flipped the term, why I made sine theta minus cos theta as cos minus sine, because I was able to see at this point only that this is going to give me cos minus sine. But here we have sine minus cos, so I won't be able to take common. Here I took the LCM. Now in the numerator I have cos cube theta and then minus sine cube theta. Cool? Okay. Now before getting into cos cube theta minus sine cube theta, I hope you all would have understood that this is a formula of a cube minus b cube. But I'm pretty sure many of you might not be knowing a cube minus b cube. So for your reference, a cube minus b cube is equals to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. That is the formula. So please write it down somewhere in case if you do not know it. Okay. So again, like that, what I said, a cube minus b cube. So we will apply the formula cos theta minus sine theta into cos square theta plus cos theta sine theta plus sine square theta. Like that, what we are going to do. So let me write it down. So here people, we get that this is equals to cos theta minus sine theta in bracket, this is cos square theta plus cos theta sine theta and plus sine square theta plus sine square theta. Okay, divided by, in the denominator we already had cos theta minus sine theta. We already had cos theta minus sine theta. So finally what you get? You get cos theta minus sine theta cancelled, and you have got cos square theta plus sine square theta. So needless to say it is 1, and then cos theta plus sine theta. So 1 plus sine theta cos theta. That what had been asked. This is equals to RHS. Yo. I hope you all understood that. It was a little lengthy. I completely understand it was a little lengthy, but it was not so tough. It was like, okay, not so tough. Like we took how many steps? 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, and this is 4 step, and then 5th step we got the answer. So 4 steps precisely, and this is minimum 3 marks, or it can be even 5 marker, but 5 marker no, so 3 marks you can assume. So 3 marks question, yeah, we did that. They also did the same way. Cool. Chalo, moving ahead people, here we go to the next question. This is the next question, again a beautiful one, so you can put a star mark here. This is important question. So question says that a cos theta plus b sin theta equals to m, and a sin theta minus b cos theta equals to n. Prove that m square plus n square equals to a square plus b square. Now it's a beautiful question and it's a very easy question. Why am I saying it easy? Because here the question has itself said that what you need to do. It is saying that you have to do square, then you have to add it. So you have a m square, m, so I have a m. I think I need to do square of it. So m square equals to a cos theta plus b sin theta whole square. So if I do this, m square will be equals to a square cos square theta plus b square sin square theta plus 2ab sin cos. Again the same way, 2ab sin cos. Yeah. Similarly, if I talk about n, so in this n also, you should do square. N square equals to a sin theta minus b cos theta, and this should be a whole square. So then you will get n square equals to a square sin square theta minus b square cos square theta. Very sorry, this will be plus, because in a minus b whole square the formula is still plus. So people, those who are getting confused, let me just write it down as I also got confused. A minus b whole square, it is a square plus b square minus 2ab. So please don't think that this is minus square, it is plus. So a square sin square theta plus b square cos square theta minus 2ab sin cos, minus 2ab sin theta cos theta. Correct? All good? Chalo, if you guys have understood till here, now the question is itself saying that people, you have to add them. You have to do a plus. So what we'll do, we'll just take these two and we will add them. So we'll simply add them. So if you add m square plus n square, see here, m square plus n square is fine, equals to, I am very sure that this a square cos square and a square sin square. So if you add them, let me write it down here, m square plus n square equals to, a square can be taken out common and you will have cos square theta plus sin square theta. I think there should not be any doubt here. Cos square theta plus sin square theta. See here, a square cos square and a square sin square. So if you add these two, a square will be taken out common and cos square theta plus sin square theta. Similarly, plus b square can be taken out common and you will get sin square theta plus cos square theta. Let me show you how. See here, sorry, b square sin square theta and b square cos square theta. So if you add both of them, b square will be taken out common and sin square plus cos square. Fine. Now, if you add these two, so plus 2ab sin cos minus 2ab sin cos, very simply they will get cancelled because plus and minus. So finally what you got cos square theta plus sin square theta, and that too you know it is 1. So hence this is 1, and similarly this is 1. So 1 into a square is nothing but a square, 1 into b square is nothing but b square, and hence this is m square plus n square. Cool. So we got this, m square plus n square equals to a square plus b square. And that's what we got. Yo, this is what we had to prove. So I can take one simple complete page to write this beautiful word, hence proved. Yo. Cool. Chala. If you all understood this, let's move on. Here's the next. Here's the complete solution. They also did the same way, although they have done it the same way, like same number of steps. You will also be able to do it in this number of steps once you understand it. Okay. Chalo. Next question. This is the next question. In fact, this is also the same way, exactly same. So I can even give it as a homework, but I'll just give you some hint. So see here, x by a sin theta is written and minus y by b cos theta. This is given equals to 1 in the first equation. So question is again saying what? Square them. See here, square. So you will do again same thing, square them both sides, and then you will add it with the next one, that is x by a cos theta plus y by b sin theta, and this is also given 1. You will square them as also, and then you will add them. You have to do exactly the same thing. See here, exactly the same thing. If you add them, x square by a square, you know x square by a square. In bracket, you will get sine square theta plus cos square theta, which is eventually 1. Similarly, you will add them also, like y wala term y square by b square. In bracket, you will get cos square theta plus sine square theta, which is again 1. And here, since it is a minus, so you will get minus 2x by a y by b sine cos. Here you will get plus because it's a plus. And if you add these two, so that is your answer, 1 plus 1, 2. That is what we had to prove. So I have not done the entire step. I want you guys to solve it, and that's why I have given it as a homework. So please solve this. Okay, this is just simple proving questions. So see here, the entire solution I have pasted for you guys, so you can take reference from here. But I want you guys to solve it first, then take reference. Don't see this answer first. Okay, chalo, moving on. If cosec theta minus sin theta equals to a cube and sec theta minus cos theta is equals to b cube, then we have to find a square b square into a square plus b square. Okay. So first of all, let's talk about a cube. So a cube is cosec theta minus sin theta. Can I write cosec theta as 1 by sin theta? And this minus sin theta, let it be like this. Now why did I do this? Because I know that there is no formula of cosec minus sin. But once I do this, I will be able to take LCM and I'll write 1 minus sine square theta with a LCM or denominator of sine theta. So once I do this, 1 minus sine square is nothing but cos square theta, and divided by this is sine theta, and this is a cube. Okay, so I got this in much simple form. Now people, if I have to get a, not a cube, I have to get only a. So don't you think that I should put a power 1 by 3 here, because 3 into 1 by 3 will be a raised to power 1. But if I put a power 1 by 3 here, I'll have to put it here as well. So this means that I got a equals to cos square theta is there. So cos 2 and whole power 1 by 3. So this will become cos 2 by 3 theta. Cos theta power 2 by 3. Divided by sine will have a power 1 by 3. So sine theta raised to power 1 by 3. Fine, cool. In the same fashion, you have to think for b cube as well. So in here also you will get write b cube, and here you will write that b cube is equals to sec theta is nothing but 1 minus cos theta minus cos theta. You will take LCM 1 minus cos square theta divided by cos theta, which is nothing but sine square theta, which is nothing but sine square theta divided by cos theta. Cool, the same way. Okay, now let me just write for b cube also. So b cube is equals to sine square theta by cos theta. So we will again take power 1 by 3 both side, here also and here also. So what you get? You get b equals to sine theta power 2 by 3 and divided by cos theta power 1 by 3. Correct? Correct? Okay. So this is power 2 by 3, this is power 1 by 3. We got a and b. Now the question is saying that question wants us to find a square b square into a square plus b square, and this value should be equals to 1. So let us take first LHS only. So if I multiply this a square b square into a square, I will get a4b square. A4b square, if I just multiply this into this, and then plus if I multiply this, then this will get multiplied, so it will be a square b4, a square b4. So a4b square plus a square b4, we got these two terms. Now what you have to do? You have to actually put the values. So a, do we know the value of a? Yes, it was a was cos theta power 2 by 3 sin theta power 1 by 3. So I'll write here cos theta power 2 by 3 divided by sin theta power 1 by 3 and whole power 4 into this b square. So b is sin theta power 2 by 3 divided by cos theta power 1 by 3 and whole power square. This is the value of b, so I have put the value of b. This is a4b square, only one term, a4b square. So let us solve this only. First let us solve this only, a4b square. So if I solve a4b square, please pay attention, 2 by 3 and power 4. So this 2 by 3 and this 4 get multiplied, this gets multiplied. So if this gets multiplied, what you will write? Let me write it here. So this will become cos 8 by 3 and divided by sine. So here you have 1 by 3 and power 4. So you will get 4 by 3 because power gets multiplied into sine 2 by 3 and whole square, 2 by 3 and whole square. So I guess you will understand that this is sine 4 by 3 theta divided by cos 1 by 3 and power 2. So this is cos becoming 2 by 3 theta. One thing is very sure from the figure that this will get cancelled here. This will get cancelled. So if this will get cancelled here, you have got cos 8 by 3 upon cos 2 by 3. Cos 8 by 3 upon cos 2 by 3. So hence the power cos 8 by 3 minus 2 by 3. This is theta. This is the scenario. So 8 by 3 minus 2 by 3, I don't think I need to tell you that cos theta. 8 minus 2, that is 6 by 3. This is nothing but cos square theta. So people with A4 and B square, we got cos square theta. I'm damn sure you would be able to understand that, sir, what is going to give us the next term, that is A square B4. What is going to give this one? So if you'll solve it, see, I'm not doing entire thing because I know that you have understood it. So if you'll solve it A square B4, you have to just put the values of A. So the value of A is cos 2 by 3 upon sine 1 by 3. So you'll write simply cos 2 by 3 theta upon sine 1 by 3 theta whole power square, and then you have to write sine 2 by 3 theta upon cos 1 by 3 theta and whole power 4. You have to multiply them. You have to means you have to first distribute the power, multiply them. Finally, you will get here sine square theta. Finally, you will get here sine square theta. Just the way you got here cos square theta. Just this way. So here you got cos square theta for the first term, A4B square. For the second term, you will get sine square theta. If you add both of them, so you know sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to what? That is equals to 1. And that is what you're going to get. This one, RHS, and hence we can say that hence we proved it. Let me show you. See here that they have also got the same thing. A equals to cos 2 by 3 sine 1 by 3. Similarly, B is equals to sine 2 by 3 and cos 1 by 3. LHS this, so they have not multiplied, they have done a short trick, but this is not valid. So let me tell you, don't write this in examination, otherwise you won't get marks. So in examination, you will have to actually solve this, multiply this, and then you'll have to show it that yes, it is going to be equal to 1. So please do that. Okay. Chalo, moving ahead. Here is the next question, people. Exactly the same way, but a little difference is there. What's that little difference? So let me show you. First, it is said that this is given. 2 sine plus 3 cos equals to 2. Now we have to find this value. Sorry, in fact, we don't have to find. We have to actually show that this is equals to plus minus 3. So what I'll do, I'll take this 2 sine theta plus 3 cos theta equals to 2. Fine. I will square it both sides just the way we did for the previous one. And I'll take the second one also, 3 sine theta minus 2 cos theta. But I will assume that let the value of this equation is k. I will not assume that this is equals to plus minus 3 because that's what we have to prove. So I will assume that 3 sine theta minus 2 cos theta is equals to k. And now I'll square this also. Fine. And then I will add them. So what benefit will it give me? I hope you are understanding that this is a plus b whole square. So this is a square, which is 4 sine square theta, plus this is b square, that is 9 cos square theta. This will get, and apart from that, we will have plus 2ab. I guess you are understanding that this plus 2ab will give me 2 into 2 into 3. That is 2 to the 4, 3 to the 12. 12 sine cos. And here also I'll get minus 2ab. A into b. So 2 into 3, 6. 6 to the 12. Here I'll get minus 12 sine cos. So if I add both of them, I'll get 0. See, I'm not showing that. But I hope you are understanding. So there 2ab part will get cancelled. So you have to just take care of a square plus b square. And here also a square plus b square. So here a square is 9 sine square theta. And plus here you have to take 4 cos square theta. So people, ultimately what did you get? Equals to, in the RHS you will get 2 square, that is 4 plus k square. So ultimately what did you get? You get 4 sine square, 9 sine square, that is 13 sine square, and 9 cos square, 4 cos square, 13 cos square. So you finally got 13 sine square theta plus cos square theta. and is equals to 4 plus k square. Now what do you have to do? You have to actually solve it. You have to actually solve it. So see here, so 13 is equals to 4 plus k square, because sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. So this is 13, and then this 4 will come this side. So this 4 you'll send it to this side. So 13 minus 4 is 9. 9 equals to k square. So this means plus minus 3 equals to k. K is equals to plus minus 3, which is equals to RHS, and that's what we have to prove. Yeah, proved. See, we had to prove it plus minus 3. We proved it. Fine. So people, this is the simplest format. This is the simplest format. You can do it this way. Okay. Chalo. So that was all, folks, for this session. Those who liked it, just make sure you hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel and share this with your friends as well. Okay. And those students who want to join Vedantu, they can actually go to the link vdnt.in/ytpro, which is given in the description box also and the comment also. So just click on this link. You'll get all the details. Just before the payment page, just apply this coupon code, which is HPEPRO. Apply this coupon code, which is HPEPRO. What happened? Okay. Yep. So apply the coupon code HPEPRO. This will give you an extra discount over the discounted price. So what it could be like this. So say for example, for 1 month, the course is 2,700. If you apply the coupon code, you'll get it in 2159. That is the benefit of this coupon code HPEPRO. Okay. So just use this and remember this. For any course, you can use this always. Fine, people. Fine. Moving ahead. Here we go. So yes, that was all, folks, for this session. It was really a wonderful session with you all. I hope you liked and enjoyed it. So see you guys in the next session. Till then, bye-bye, take care and good night. Bye-bye.